All right. Workbook, Unit 4, Run Up. Vocabulary and Grammar. A. Choose the word or phrase that most appropriately completes each sentence. Number 1. The National Garden is like an oasis in the middle of the city, where many people go to get away for a while. The answer is letter B, oasis. Next is Alejandra Ixel Martinez.
Okay. Number 2. Every morning, the soldiers raise the flag.
The next is Alejandro Rodriguez.
Can I speak to Rita? If she is asleep, though, don't disturb her. Letter C.
Alright, the next is Alondra Rosales.
For this landfill site is a healthy hazard. Letter D.
Alright, next is Ángel Eduardo Sánchez.
Turtles are the only reptiles that I'm not afraid of. Letter C.
Alright, the next is Berenice López.
Number 6. The capacity of the bottle is 2 pints. Letter A.
The next is Carlos Axel.
Okay, 7. How many gallons of oil does it take to fill up your car? Letter D, gallons.
Alright, next is Daniel Ortega.
The job requires specific skills and personal qualities. Letter A.
Alright, the next is Denise Ramon.
9. The climate in Latin America has changed a lot in the past 50 years. Letter B.
Okay, letter B. Choose the word or phrase that produce a grammatically correct sentence. The next is Diana America.
Luis, um, the 10 it's missing.
You skipped 10.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Lions in the wild are natural predators. Letter C.
That's correct. I'm sorry. Letter B. Choose the word or phrase that
Don't
produce a
worry.
grammatically correct sentence. The next is Griselda.
This time tomorrow we will be playing against the Bolton hockey team. Letter D will be playing.
Alright, the next is Jagunsei.
Is number 2.
Yes.
We need some milk. Okay, I will buy some on my way home from work. Letter A. Will buy.
Yes. The next is Yair de Jesus. Yair.
What page is?
Uh,
66.
yeah, 66. Letter B, number 4.
Number 3.
3.
Yes, it's 3.
Jack will go paint the house this weekend.
I think it's letter C.
I think it's letter B.
I think it's letter B.
Letter B.
Yes, letter B.
It's going to. Okay. The next is Javier Gerardo. Number 4, please.
Yes. Um, unless we hurry, we will miss the train. Letter B.
Okay. The next is Jesus Alfredo.
I think it's letter D. It's letter C. D.
Letter D. Another
I
half.
think it's letter A, unless we don't. Because if they don't get on time to the station, they will miss the train.
Another opinion.
I think it's D because it's a supposition in case that they
It's
don't
A,
worry.
unless we don't. A menos que no nos demos prisa, perderemos el tren, perdón.
I think it's letter A because it's an affirmation.
Yes, it's letter A.
It's letter A, unless we don't.
Okay. The answer of the number 4 is letter A. The next is Jesus Alfredo, I think.
If I were you, I would take an umbrella just in a case it rains. Letter A.
Okay, next is Jose Rodrigo.
Number 6. If my favorite team wins the game, I will take you out to dinner. Letter C.
All right, and the next is Karen Astrid.
Though we have many sugar left, there's some in the cupboard. Letter A.
I think it's letter D, any,
I think the same.
because it's negative. It's question.
Letter D.
Yes, it's letter D.
All right, number 7 is letter D. The next is Carla Andrea.
Can you answer the phone, please? I'm making dinner. Letter C.
All right, next is Luis Ángel Pegueros.
I eat a lot of fruit and vegetables, but I don't eat much meat. Letter B.
The next is Sergio Álvarez.
Only a few people turned up for the opening of the art gallery. It was very disappointing. Letter A.
Okay. Letter C. Complete the text with the correct form of the verbs in parentheses. The next is Daisa López Aguirre.
In recent years, it was finally become clear that we need to make the environment or priorities it's, will expect our children to live in a safe place?
Okay. The authorities have already taken important measures. For example, the new recycling team, which proved to be a success if people try to recycle as much as possible. Next is Alejandra Excel.
In fact, the city council has announced that next year they're going to install more recycling bins downtown and many streets.
Next is Alejandro Rodriguez.
Also, by the end of this year, all supermarkets will be replacing their shopping bags with reusable or recyclable ones as the law requires.
Next is Alondra Rosales.
Our environmental awareness has increased and the government is optimistic. But scientists say that if people weren't so willing to give up certain comforts like cars and air conditioning, the situation will be much better.
Okay, the next is Ángel Eduardo Sánchez.
By next January, I'm going to complete my degree in film studies at the University of Chicago.
The next is Berenice López.
As a part of the project, tomorrow at 6 o'clock, I will be presenting a documentary which gives shocking facts about the environment.
Okay, the next is Carlos Axel.
Okay, during the next 2 months, I will be doing research on how Hollywood is helping to make viewers more aware of environmental uses.
The next is Daniel Ortega.
According to information I have gathered, by the end of the years, motion picture companies released around the new animated films dealing with in issues such as global warming, deforestation, and recycling.
Okay, next is Denise.
Producers hope that new cartoons will lead to a better understanding of the global crisis the world is facing.
Okay, letter D. Read the text below and decide which answer, A, B, or C, best fits each gap. The next is Diana America.
In the near future, we will see more and more countries turning to alternative sources of energy. Letter B.
Griselda, are you there?
Yes, here I am. In fact, Spain has already made significant progress in this area. In the southern desert of the country, the local authorities are installing over 1,000 mirrors. Letter B, D.
Okay, next is Kagonsei.
Um, this, yes. These meters will produce energy from sunlight, and letter A, supply power to up to 11,000 homes.
Okay, next is Jair de Jesus.
During the night, this liquid salt produces
The technology is cheap, simple, and more efficient than much
24 hours a day.
other forms of alternative energy.
I think the answer is A.
It's
Yes.
many.
Yes, many. All right, the next is Javier Gerardo.
Yes. Um, However, the system is only mm, effective in places that have lot of sunshine and clear blue skies. It's letter C.
The next is Jesus Alfredo.
It is expected that other countries will also use technology. There are also plans to develop another another kind of solar technology with use salt.
Okay, the next is Jose Rodrigo.
Um, the salt and turn turn it into liquid from. During the night, this liquid salt produces electricity. If this project, no, finish.
It's okay, it's okay. The last one is Yulisa Paola.
She don't have to participate.
Ah, yeah, I'm sorry. The next is Karen.
It's number 8, right?
Yes, the last one.
During the night, this liquid cell produce electricity. If this project is successful, it will provide electricity 24 hours a day. Letter A.
Okay. The next is letter D. Read the text below and decide which answer. A. Ah, no, perdón. I'm sorry. I was confused. Letter E. Read the text below and think of the word that best fits each case. Use only one word in each case. Each case. The next is Luis Ángel Pegueros.
A crime against nature. The world is shocked by this week's latest news, and lots of environmentalists are protesting in the streets of our city.
The next is Sergio Álvarez.
500 white whales were killed on Friday as a result of the state government's unwillingness to take action to help them. Uh, for, um, Many 5,000 whales were trapped under on the thick ice the surface of the water.
I think it's around,
Around.
I don't know, let's say the other.
Yes, around.
Anyone have
Yes,
other
I agree. That's around.
around?
Around.
Okay. The next is Taisa López Aguirre.
According to marine biologist Tony Garcia, the author of this whale is worth a lot of money. which might explain this killing. We will be able to do something to help in the situation like this if the government do to not only interest, interested in money.
Yes. Okay, the answer of the 3 was 2, and the answer of the 4 was where, or is where, right?
Is where or was? Sorry.
The 4 is where.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. All right. The next is Alejandro Ixel.
When someone kills a human being, that person is punished. Um, why doesn't the same happen when animals are killed? Say Gil Norton, an animal rights activist.
Okay, the next is Alejandro Rodriguez.
The Department of Natural Resources will be meeting on Monday to discuss the issue while the governor refused. Oh, okay.
Okay, the next is Alondra Rosales.
Will the governor refuse to make tal comment on it?
Excuse me, what was your answer?
Talk.
Okay, next is Ángel Eduardo.
By Monday, we will have learned more about this tragedy.
Okay, listening. You will hear a conversation between a student and his science teacher of the subject of global warming. For sentence 1 to 6, decide whether the statements are true or false. The next is Berenice Lopez.
Mr. Ali agreed that weather conditions might become worse. Is true?
Okay, the next is Carlos Axel.
So James asked Mr. Allen if the Earth's temperature was actually changing all the time. False.
Next is Daniel Ortega.
Everyone agrees the global warming is a real problem. True.
The next is Denise Ramon.
For Mr. Allen uses example of a classroom to explain why the Earth's temperature is rising. It's true.
Next is Diana America.
Mr. Allen helps James understand the problem of global warming better. True.
And the last one is Griselda Gallegos.
According to Mr. Allen, it is too late to do something about global warming. It's false.
Okay, we finished the round-up. Thank you very much for being here.
See you.